I'm gonna get it in a heartbeat. Put Trump 2025 on the motherfucker. Check it out, though. I got my magic wand.
Damn. That's sick. Yeah, you showed that to me before.
Yeah, that was my dad's. It's actually pretty decent. It's a little tall, but I'm not going to. I refuse to cut it. I refuse to trim it down. I just deal with it. I mean, I don't really need a cane. Even at my worst, the only reason I needed a cane was when I was recouping. If I had a cane, made it actually. I did fall a few times. Made it so much easier getting back up.
Yeah, was your dad taller than you, or why is the cane so much taller?
No, he was shorter than me. He was shorter than me. But yeah. But we'll wait until more people get in here before I tell you that story. But
There's a lot of
it's a big
updates too around Charlie Kirk and the trans Tifa. There's a whole thing. I don't know if you heard about the trans Tifa's connection, but
I did. I've heard a lot. I first got the tip from you about the RICO. The RICO is a motherfucker. At one point in time, there was a chance I could have got caught up in a RICO, and a RICO is bad. That's like the worst charge besides first degree murder that you can catch, because they can make the rules up as they go with a RICO charge. When you get put in behind bars on a RICO, I know someone that spent, let's see, from 2018 to like from 1994 to 2018. So that's 24 years under a RICO charge.
yeah, that's crazy. That is wild.
Yeah.
Were
But I
they in
mean,
a
it's one of
biker
them
club,
deals.
or how did they get it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need to look this guy up. Harry Joseph Taco Bowman. If you can just remember Taco Bowman, that'd
They
be
like to
enough. But
call
he's the
Trump
guy.
Taco.
What's that?
They love to call Trump Taco.
Oh, well, this guy'd be pissed off about that, because Taco was an earned name, but he was actually a pretty cool dude, man. When you was in the club, you had to always write everybody that was behind bars. And I figured if I had to write someone, I might as well write him. And the first letter was intense, because it's just like his first letter. He asked you, "Would you die for me?" It's pretty deep. At the time, I didn't have a whole lot to live for. I was like, well, sure, why not? But he would end up having you look around. Oh, you want to see a room of bikers? Get him on the phone during a party, walk into a bar and say, "Hey, who wants to talk to Taco?" And everybody'd scared because nobody was writing him the way they're supposed to. That was one of his funnest things to do. But yeah, interesting man, by the way.
Did he do other crimes, or did he just get convicted for the RICO?
They had him. They had him. Nobody was talking, but they had him. He
What's up, Daniel? You're our biggest
hit
supporter, man. Shout out Daniel. He's my biggest fan. Love you, Daniel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Love you, Daniel. You handsome
one of the biggest.
Democrat devil.
You must be handsome if he's saying that. One of the things that really got him was it was back in the day before cell phones, and they had a wiretapped landline, and he gave somebody the order to show him the quick way down. And they threw him out of a 5-story hotel in, I think it was Panama City, Florida. And I could be wrong on this. They may have missed the pool on purpose, but I think they meant for him to hit the pool. I mean, to hit the water, and he missed the water by just a few feet and
No, I don't
killed him
believe that's
dead.
true, Daniel. Sorry, I'm listening. He fell off the hotel and he hit the pool, but he hit the concrete.
Hit the concrete.
Jesus
Yeah, he hit
Christ.
the concrete. Yeah, I actually know somebody that was on the ground floor walking through when it happened. They was a
look at all the angry,
very,
look at
very.
all the angry Democrats. You guys are hilarious. Look at all these handsome Democrat devils in the chat.
Well, here, if we're going to piss them off, we might as well do it traditionally, right? We're all about tradition here on Euro and Travel.
Oh, guys, that deserves you to hit that like button. Slap that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats.
Yeah, so that do we have enough in here? You want me to tell the story?
Yeah. Let me hold on.
Or you want to wait?
Let me prepare a clip. Ready? 3, 2.
Yeah.
How much did that cost? For what? How much does what cost? 3, 2, 1. I'm clipping it now. So let's hear the story about why deporting illegal immigrants helps American workers. Deport all these illegal immigrants.
So one of the other local companies just the other day, they put a memo out to all the foreign help that they needed to get current with their paperwork. And the way the story goes, it was either going to be this week right now or next week was the cutoff date. I'm not sure which. But one of the Mexicans had a wife or girlfriend or something that had a child, and she was after more
His wife was after more
child
money.
support,
Yeah.
after more money. And they told me that a lawyer called up the business and threatened to sue them for employing illegal help. That blew my mind because, okay, why would a lawyer representing a woman wanting to get more child support cost a man his job?
Then she ain't getting
Because
nothing.
instead, now she ain't getting nothing. And they let every one of them go that did not have up to date papers.
Oof. How many was
And
that?
it, uh,
8. Wow. 8 illegal immigrants
I'm not
lost their
sure. I don't work.
job. Where was this at? In Tennessee?
Yep. Yes. Yes, in Tennessee.
Yeah,
I
of
don't want to get
course,
no
of
more
course.
specific than that.
I didn't know if you even wanted to say that.
But it was
I just
Tennessee.
wanted.
Nah, Tennessee fine. They can sit and wonder all day long. And but the upshot is everybody at this business, they all got a raise because now everybody has to pitch in and do the work that they was doing. And it was a pretty hefty raise. It was very incentive. It made me want to go fill out an application. Because I would be sitting pretty. So to me, that was kind of a big win. And the way it sounds, they did have two of them that were really good workers, really good people. They hated to see get caught up in that. But on the same token, they weren't legit. So I don't know.
So it's not for the
But
drivers, or what kind of organization?
these were laborers. They were
Laborers.
laborers. But yeah, they probably did something like, say, pipe fitting, like laying pipe in the ground. Something simple, but hard work. So now everybody's having to take up the
Is anyone
slack.
pissed off about taking up the slack?
They was until they got the raise, from my understanding. Money talks, bullshit walks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was definitely a big win. It was a good sum. It was a good sum of money, to my understanding. So so that's sort of, it wasn't that more jobs opened up, but pay got better for legal citizens. So that is a plus. To me, that's a win. That's an immigration win for legal citizens.
That
So
is a win.
I
Guys,
would
smash
dare
that like
say
button. Continue on. Sorry.
That's fine. I would dare say that they're probably going to be making their way back to south of the border because I think I'd imagine everybody's afraid to employ them right now. And you know that one disgruntled woman, she's going to call that guy's like got job age right now. Nobody's going to want to touch him with someone else's pecker right now because no matter where he goes, his woman's lawyer is going to cause that man some trouble. I'd say he'll end up definitely going back to Mexico.
Damn.
So she screwed herself. So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So that's that story.
Should we talk about Trans-Tifa? How the trans are doing the Antifa thing? And how Trump, he first said was going to make them a RICO charge, but now he says he's going to charge them as a terrorist organization.
Is that higher than a RICO charge? Because
I think
RICO
so,
charge
yeah. I think that gives you the life sentence. Automatically.
Does that allow them to arrest you by association? See, that was always the fear with RICO. Like, if you're a Boy Scout, let's take the Boy Scouts for an example. I mean, you're in the Boy Scouts and you've got a Boy Scout meth peddling ring in the middle of the Boy Scouts, and you've got, say, the president giving the orders to move his shit. Once they get I forget, they have to prove a few things, but once they get these few things proven, they can just start roping people in, and I might not even know about it. You might not even know about it, and just because you're wearing the Boy Scout uniform, we getting roped up in it. But so I'd imagine if they get labeled as a terrorist organization, I'd say that they'd get roped up all the same, wouldn't they?
Well, if they're wearing the libtard uniform, maybe they should be all roped up.
I agree. That's kind of what I was getting at, though. I don't know how the terrorist charges works. I've never been charged as a terrorist.
Shelby, thank you for subscribing. I heard you said you also drive trucks.
Yeah, everybody wants to fuck Trump. That's nasty, though. You know.
Even the Democrats want to.
Yeah, Trump's not into dudes as much.
Never forget that, the Democrat Party millions of them celebrated the death of an innocent Christian father.
Yeah, it kills me when they talk about that was the actions of one man. But there were people in that crowd that jumped up and down after it happened.
Oh, and one
So
of them
that
was
was
on
not the
Facebook,
action.
and he said, "Please, please, I'm begging, stop coming after me. I'm an innocent man. I made a mistake." Fuck all that. Fuck all that. We
Yeah.
ain't giving you no passes. Whatever happens,
No.
happens. That's all I'm
Right.
gonna say. I'm not trying to justify anything to happen. I'm not trying to incite anything in any
Well, I think what you're
situation.
trying to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you're trying to say is they laughed at a man's death. So you're laughing at people losing their jobs for laughing at that man's death. Would that be a fair assessment?
Oh, absolutely. We could put it like that, but also other people got this guy's full name, what he looks like, everything about him. I mean, my local sheriff, he's bullying the fuck out of the school teachers right now. Like, this man is a legend. Like,
Good.
he's going to schools, any teachers that are making fun of him, he's going directly to the county saying, "You better fucking fire their ass," and putting his full neck on, he's putting his full foot on their neck.
That shit ain't going on around here. Yeah, that's just not going on here in East Tennessee. I've not seen anybody. I've seen everybody upset about Charlie Kirk's death, but I ain't seen anybody celebrating it here locally. I'm sure there is. I mean, I no doubt, but they're quiet about it, and it's probably for the best.
It is probably for the best. They only want to do that shit online. They don't want to do it in person.
Yeah.
Got my like and sub. Awesome, Auntie. I mean, thank you. Much appreciated. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, topics, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. But I do want to say this. First off, if this guy was after liberals or he was a Nick Fuentes supporter, a groper, or whatever the fuck you call him, then why wouldn't he have, used a weapon to get rid of some of the, liberals in the crowd. There are many liberal influencers. Parker, get a job. He's a guy that's debated Charlie Kirk multiple times. Why didn't they fire on him, or why didn't they fire on any of the other liberal influencers that were in the crowd? Why did they only go after, a moderately conservative, centralist kind of right-wing kind of guy? I mean, obviously, the dude that did this was not a right-wing conservative or a Nick Fuentes supporter. Otherwise, he would have gone off. He would have gone after Parker get a job. He would have gone after all the other liberal celebrities. He just chose to fire one shot, and then that was that. He didn't care about getting anyone else. He didn't care about getting the Democrat liberal influencers because his boyfriend was a tranny and hated Trump and Charlie Kirk. He was connected to a bunch of furries. He was a part of I want to say this is the very first tranny sleeper cell organization that is committing terrorism. But I don't know if you saw that other thing, queers with what was it? Queers with firearms. We gotta rebel or some shit. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah. That is fucking bullshit. Those people should be arrested for terrorism.
Yeah,
that is fucking bullshit.
And people that are in them circles should be giving these people up, should be hanging these people out to dry because they're dragging those people down with them, whether they're a part of it or not.
Furries got, a mental, they got mental illness. Just like trannies got mental illness, furries got mental illness. And when you have a tranny furry that watches cartoon animated adult content, that's fucked. That's like the ultimate call for to build a radical leftist terrorist organization. It's fucked up. Simp cell. Yeah, you could call it a simp cell. And another thing I heard yesterday, the last guy, I watched an interview on Channel 5. I mean, you guys can go watch this yourself. Channel 5, the dude, his name is, what is the guy's name on Channel 5? Andrew Callahan. He's a little bit of a libtard himself, but I'm not going to lie. I do like his, I do like his journalism and his channel and what he does with it. He's not pushing any bullshit liberal leftist agenda. He's just a little bit bullshit liberal leftist on some of the things he says, but he's not really pushing an agenda or anything like that. But it's bullshit. He said that he interviewed the last guy to debate Charlie Kirk. The guy said, "Well, I used to be a conservative. Actually, I was a Mormon. And then I read this article by some fucking libtard magazine, and it explained it to me. I used to think that trans were just men that you went crazy and they went delusional and they want to cut off their wiener now. But then I realized it's actually something different. That's not actually how they think. They actually have a lot of common sense." I'm just thinking, what the fuck is this dude talking about? There's no common sense to that whatsoever. First off, just because you're a Mormon or just because you're a Christian does not automatically make you a conservative. I mean, yeah, if you actually follow the Ten Commandments and what the Bible says, yeah, you should be conservative. But just because you call yourself a Christian and just because you read the Bible doesn't automatically make you a conservative or a Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, people try to validate themselves like that, give themselves a little credit. I don't think it works like that.
And first off, if reading about trans people makes you a radical leftist, that should not be an issue that instantly makes you a liberal or a Democrat. Oh, now I accept trans people. I think they're amazing. First off, this guy claims he has a wife. And when he says wife, I'm assuming that it's not a furry or a homosexual or a trans or anything like that. So I'm assuming he actually has a real natural born woman of a wife. But the way he says it just makes me think damn, why the fuck does he care so much about trans? And why is that making him vote Democrat? That's just super weird to me. Super weird.
His wife's probably trans.
Sorry?
His wife's liable to be trans.
I mean,
that's
probably.
what I think of.
He would probably call her a woman if she was trans and was a natural born man. No soul Republicans?
Exactly.
How about you talk about the millions of Democrats on Twitter celebrating Charlie Kirk's death? If you want to debate open borders, Abraham, whatever the hell you say your name, I would love to debate open borders. Every single Democrat that's trying to debate open borders with me gets cooked alive, verbally, of course. I mean, not a single damn Democrat has ever beat me in a debate. They don't have one single good reason to talk about open borders, yada, yada, yada. I mean, you have to be a complete moron to believe in open borders. You have to be a complete moron to believe in
They're
open
about
borders. There's not much more to say.
I believe it's more about a narrative. They're only on board about this shit because that's what their party's after.
Oh, I like this comment right
And
here.
I've
This
never
is funny as fuck. Why did the trans vampire avoid mirrors? He couldn't handle another identity crisis. 2028. If you guys have any questions, comments, topics, feel free to drop some super chats. We can explain this in detail to you guys. But smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes, guys. Yes, 2028.
Yeah, I
2028.
like explaining it, but I'm not going to explain it for free. You got to get
We've
this.
already explained it every single time. Holy pixels, Gandalf. Yeah, your connection is a bit better in your kitchen. I can't lie there, but it's kind of on and off wherever you're at right now.
Well, that's where I'm. Hold on here. I'll fix it. Is it better? I think green screen makes it go worse.
Hey, J Money. I'm not going to get into this whole 2028 thing. 2028, 2028. If you guys want us to talk about it, drop super chats. All I'm going to say is Trump will be your daddy. 2028.
Anybody out there still like Capri Suns, or am I alone?
Oh, I love Capri Suns.
I try not to drink all carbonated beverages, so I switch it up every now and again with a Capri Sun or some lemonade.
I don't give a damn if Trump was 92 years old right now. He could run in 2028.
People, I've discussed this. I've told y'all a million times, okay? Trump's going to run the next 20 years. We're going to replace his failing organs with Tesla bot parts. He'll be Cyber Trump in the next 15 years. And you'll never get rid of him.
I
He'll
kind
be
of
Trump
refuse to
King.
believe people like you exist. I got bad news for you. Hopefully, you don't live in the United States because the majority of the country would vote for Trump again if he ran in 2028. Just like the
Yeah, and there's a
majority of
bunch
the
of people
country
like
that
me.
voted for Trump this time. I mean, there's a damn reason why.
Heck, go to Eastern Kentucky. There's a whole clan of me. We're like lemmings. Woo, 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 coming out every which
Trump
way.
has the highest approval rating of any Republican president in the last 50, 60 years. So I don't know what you're lying about, all these fake statistics you get from MSNBC, but that really doesn't matter. You're going to see when he wins in 2028.
Liquid ice. I think you've melted and evaporated.
I'm from Florida. He's from Kentucky. The farmers are doing
Appalachian.
great under Trump, my guy. They are doing fantastic.
Mm-hmm. They are in my area. Daggone, I swear to goodness, I saw the biggest silo. They grow soybeans. I wish they'd quit growing soybeans because, whenever they're growing soybeans, that's more than likely it's going to China. But they're growing a lot of soybean around here. They can't support their soy sauce habit.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Dons. He says he's going to start cracking down on people being unwarrantedly disrespectful towards you or the members of the Discord community. As he should. I'm sick of these libtards thinking they know better than me and they don't want to debate me. They just want to cry about how they don't like me. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. Go cry to your mama about how you don't like some YouTuber.
It's like that Drew guy. He came in, he bitched and he moaned, and he wrote about 3 books, and then he left. Time to go,
well,
and
you
left.
probably aren't going to read my 3 books. Damn right I ain't reading that shit.
No. They need to sum up their feelings in smaller paragraphs. Stop writing books, because no, I'm not going to sit and read a book.
I'm not going to sit here and read your bullshit-ass book about your libtard tears. The libtards can't debate.
But
They don't got nothing to debate about. First person I'm giving a warning to is King J. I'm not surprised. The super chats really upset people like King J. He's been crying about it for weeks now.
yeah, I saw King J just having a conniption
He
earlier.
looks just like Omar, and he probably lives in a shed.
Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
not sorry if Omar is watching.
Would that make you a troll?
Would that make me antagonistic?
Maybe, but so what?
He keeps crying. He's like, "You're antagonistic." Is our government a democracy or an autocracy? Well, first off, it's neither. It's a constitutional republic. It's not a direct democracy. It's not an autocracy. I mean, there are old motherfuckers running the country. If that's what you're trying to say, yeah, that part is true. But I would
But
like
you know
some
the
younger
problem
people
with
in government.
But do you know the problem with a straight up true democracy? We'd have to vote on everything, and there's no way to do that.
I mean,
And
Switzerland
then
does
you'd
that,
have
but I like it. I like it the way it is. Doctor
yeah,
Cancel
but they don't.
Culture
But you
dons.
said Switzerland does that, right?
Yeah,
Is that? But the thing is, Switzerland doesn't have everything going on like we do.
and they
Switzerland
don't
is
have
like a
300 million people either. So,
yeah. So
and
it
also they
might
don't
make
got
more sense.
illegal immigrants and people that shouldn't be voted and dead people voted and shit. I don't want a bunch of illegal immigrants and dead people voting on issues in our country.
Yeah, I think there should be serious punishments for people that's not supposed to be voting in our elections. There should be serious penalties, more than what's going on.
There should be jail time. But guys, I'm not
Big
a
time.
huge Nick. I'm not really a smoker or anything like that. But I have been enjoying some of these Zens, guys. It does give you a little bit of energy. These nicotine pouches.
My boss pulled a pack of them out today. I asked him if he was boofing them. He
Oh
says,
my
"What?
god, that's
You know
disgusting.
what that is?"
Yeah, I know it is. That's a prison term. Yeah.
He goes, "Boofing." I go, "Yeah, that's when you little pervert stick it up your ass."
Only 3 milligrams. Yeah, I mean, I didn't buy these. One of my family members had these, so I was like, all right, I'll try them.
But
And
yeah,
they
they
actually do
trying to.
give you a bit of energy. But like I said, I'm not a nicotine addict. This is gonna be my last day taking them. There's 15 in this pack. I took some yesterday. It does give you a bit of an energy boost, a bit of a buzz.
hmm Yeah, everybody at work, well, not everybody, a few people at work has been doing those Zens, and I got a kick out of it. 'Cause they're like, "Well, we're trying to quit chewing tobacco," and I said, "What?" I said, "Just quit." I said, "I quit smoking pot, and I just quit. I just quit cold turkey. Told myself I wasn't gonna touch that motherfucking shit no more, and here I am, better off for it."
Damn right. Well, dude was
And
warned. Thank you. Try 12 milligrams, dude. I'm not trying to throw up. I just told you I'm not a nicotine addict. I think this is the smallest dosage, 3 milligrams. Bullshit, brother. You're gonna say that pot is an addictive bullshit.
yeah, I know better. Yeah, I know better. If it wasn't addictive, you wouldn't have people selling their lawnmowers or pawning shit, and I know that they have.
Dude, people in high school and people in college, they be selling their Xbox, their TVs on every week.
Yep. It might not be cocaine addicting, but it's addicting.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you want to do that, you have your bills paid, you have your life set up, you don't got any worries, especially if you don't got to work anymore, go ahead and do it. But I don't think you should be smoking pot sitting there getting your welfare checks.
Yep. They shouldn't be getting food stamps or welfare or any kind of government assistance if they smoking pot. If I've got to pass a drug test to keep my job, then they should have to pass a drug test for the benefits that I'm paying for them to have.
I agree with you 100%. They should be taking drug tests.
I don't even drink.
Don
I
says
really
he's going to
don't.
smoke a cigarette and crack a beer.
I ain't got nothing against drinking.
You gotta be kidding me right now. This guy says he sells his food stamps for weed. Why am I not surprised?
Well, thank you for proving my point, sir. I appreciate honesty. That is a virtue.
Hey, don't deny people on disability beer or cigarettes.
Oh, now Don's trolling now. Wow, I'm not used to Don's trolling.
My dad would fight people if they took away his beer and cigarettes.
But he's probably paying for it and buying it, though. That's the difference. He isn't on a government assistance buying it. I just have issue with government assistance bought cigarettes and beer.
Like I said, if you want to keep coping with your shitty life because you want to smoke, a plant, that go and do that. I have no problem with that. But you should not be on welfare and government assistance.
Okay, disabled veteran. He's earned his cigarettes and beer.
And if you're gonna say nothing wrong with it, then answer this question: are you financially free, and can you pay all your bills? Is your house paid off? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Do you have shit paid off? Because if the answer is no, then and your weed is taken away from that, then yeah, that is an issue. That's a fucking issue right there.
What are you talking about? I'm real good friends with Graham. So this kid will never have a real friend in his life. Y'all don't know what real people are.
They're terminally online. Trump gonna pass it down to I Show Speed
Oh, look here.
2028?
I smoke
Hell
weed
no.
and I run a construction company. I'm successful. I'd say, you know what? You're successful until you have an accident and you have to go take a workman's comp claim. So don't bullshit me. You won't
Like I
get a
said, do
payout.
whatever you want. I know people. If you're successful, you can pay your bills. You're not on welfare. I don't care. Do whatever you like. I know people that are operating on people's brains. I know surgeons, doctors, people that literally do brain surgery on people, and they're smoking, but they can pay their fucking bills. They ain't bumming off the government. They're paying the majority of our taxes.
I would never do that. And I've never had an injury, been smoking since I was 13. Oh, you just jinxed yourself now. Because shit happens in, one of the most dangerous places to work for the highest chance of an accident is just in an office area. So yeah, you just jinxed yourself, pal. I hope that you
Nah, Hillary's email. He's a
are
good
okay.
man. I hope nothing happens to him. I hope he's good.
Who's that?
Hillary's emails. His name is.
Oh, I got you. But don't jinx yourself. It'd be like me saying,
I have different standards for those on Social Security assistance versus those on Social Security disability.
yeah. I don't have anything. I don't have anything against pot. I really don't. But it's kind of hard to keep a job in the trucking industry doing it. Plus, I've smoked many booms, long time. I've smoked peace pipe, and it's just, I don't know. It was just time for me to grow up. It was my time to give it up. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I guess I grew out of it.
The most common office accidents is lights falling from earthquakes in Cali. That's fucked, my guy.
Hey, do you want to try and start the stream over?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's kind of flopping. Maybe I made the title too long. Yeah, let's try it again.
I'll be waiting for and y'all just keep a lookout. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.